Hey guys, welcome back to the Parkerverse. This week, joining our ever-growing list of My Hero Academia home screen setups and live wallpapers, straight from the League of Villains with a request score of over 12,000, I bring you another alternative take for the one and only Toga. And just like the rest in the series, I'm going to show you exactly how you can take your boring Android home screens and turn them into something like this. So if you want to see more like this, as well as other Android tips and tricks, make sure to like and subscribe. Oh, and don't forget to get your favorite images animated. Make sure to submit them right within the Epic Live Wallpaper app itself. And of course, don't forget to boost them right to the top, with the #1 ranking request made on a weekly basis. So don't miss out. So here she is, with a psychotic grin and a toy-filled neon backdrop, Toga Himiko. Now with this one, I've gone for subtle motion, with the main attraction being those neon blinking lights. And because it is quite a busy backdrop, I've utilized oversized icons, which of course are themed to match, and keeping things simple with this one-off weather indicating widget. Now before we go any further, if you guys like this setup, make sure to smash that like button. It will really help out the channel. To replicate this home screen on your Android phones, all you're going to need is Nova Launcher, KWGT for all of the widgets, and finishing things off as icing on the cake, we're using Hex Installer. Now don't worry, I'll leave a link for everything that you'll need down in the video description below. So let's kick things off with some Nova Launcher tweaks, starting with removing that notification bar from our home screens to give us this clean look. For this, within Nova Launcher settings, just simply head into the look and feel section, and under notifications, make sure to disable this option right here. So now that we have that out the way, let's make a couple more changes within Nova Launcher to get this comfy icon set up. So just head into the home screen section, and starting right at the top with the desktop grid, we want to set that to 5 across and 11 down. After which, for the icons themselves, we're first going to turn off their labeling and then increase their size. Now, as for our home screen dock itself, make sure to head into it and disable it. So now that we have the basic setup, let's move on to our home screen app icon. Giving us this neon red look is the Midnight Club pack. Just simply head to Nova Launcher's look and feel section and then set the pack as your system icons, just as I'm showing here. Now, before we go any further, let's grab ourselves this awesome live wallpaper. For this, just simply head over to my custom collection app, Epic Live Wallpapers, and you'll find it there. And remember, if you want me to animate one of your favorite images, make sure to submit it right within the app itself. And of course, don't forget to boost it higher up the list. And every week, I'll be making the #1 ranked request. Now it's time for our KWGT widget. But right before we get into it, we need to first make one final Nova Launcher tweak. And I promise, this is going to be the very last one. So within the home screen section, just scroll all the way to the bottom of the list, where you're going to find both of these overlapping options, which you want to make sure to toggle on. So now that we have that out the way, let's move on to our KWGT widget. This all-in-one detailed weather indicator, straight from the KWGT Evolve pack, is another weather widget. Just simply start by loading in a KWGT layout to your home screen, and then you want to resize it so it looks something like this. Now here, to match my look, make sure to also long press it and toggle the padding option. And once done, because it is overlapping our home screen app icons, we're also going to long press it and select the option to send it to the back. Now within KWGT, you should have something that looks like this, with my widget being automatically themed to black, just because my phone's dark mode is toggled on. So just ignore that for now. But first things first, in order to make all of this editing a bit more easier for you, Make sure to head over to the touch tab, and we want to set its click action to custom action, which will allow you to jump back within the KWGT settings just by simply tapping on the home screen widget. So now that we have that out the way, let's customize the widget, starting with its color. For this, just head over to the global tab, and here, using the theme option, you'll be able to manually set it to the light color palette. After which, we're going to simply wrap things up with adjusting the widget size. So here, using the layer tab, just simply adjust the scale option. For my screen size, I went for a setting of 100, and make sure before you leave, you hit that save button in the top right of the screen. And now wrapping up the setup, we're using Hex Installer. This is going to give you a nice AMOLED friendly black backdrop with the colors of the theme splashed across your whole system, including the notification panel. Just use the color codes that I'm showing on screen. Or alternatively, you can get a similar result using the app OneShade. Now if you like this video and want to see more just like this, make sure to hit that like button as well as subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next one. And as for your live wallpaper requests, make sure to boost them right within the Epic Live Wallpaper app itself. See you guys next time on Into the Parkerverse.